This is the oscillating electric field of an infrared wave used for absorption spectroscopy. It excites the molecules of the sample under scrutiny. They radiate a faint signal, which is superimposed on the incident wave. This signal oscillates at the specific frequencies at which the molecules are able to vibrate and carries the vibrational fingerprint of the sample. The signal oscillates out of phase with the incoming wave, reducing its spectral amplitude at the vibrational frequencies and creating absorption dips in the spectral distribution of the transmitted infrared light. The smaller the concentration of the vibrating molecules, the smaller the dip. The smallest detectable dip is limited by the noise carried by the excitation. Let's now produce excitation waves over many octaves in frequency coherently and synchronize them such that their oscillation peaks coincide at an instant in time that we call time zero. None of these tasks is easy, but if we succeed, the reward will be extraordinary. This coherent excitation comes as an extremely short pulse, compressing by interference all the input energy to a time period that is comparable to the wave cycle. Before and after the pulse, there is no light and there is also no noise. The fingerprint signal will then start at a well-defined moment of time zero and decay as the abruptly excited vibrations lose their mutual phase coherence. This sudden excitation coupled with attosecond methodology allow the observation of the molecular signal in a temporal window that is not contaminated by any other signal, thus effectively reducing the noise. The spectral distribution of this electric field molecular fingerprint signal doesn't feature dips in a noisy baseline. Rather, the dips are now inverted to form peaks sitting on an almost noise-free zero baseline. Therefore, molecules with absorption dips that are buried in noise when interrogated by frequency resolved spectroscopy may now yield measurable signals. The power of time zero lies in the fact that weak molecular signals can be isolated from the excitation that is always tainted with noise. This renders fainter signatures of the fingerprint signal and their changes detectable. We conceived field-resolved spectroscopy of impulsively excited molecules to pursue this goal. To fully exploit its potential, we need to be able to synthesize bandwidth-limited, multi-octave light transients and measure their oscillating electric fields with highest fidelity and sensitivity.